recording.
Right, Gillian, you're recording.
Yay! Are we all in the frame?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Alright, let's do this again. I'll start the questions up. Alright, so...
Wait, should we just introduce ourselves like with our names again?
Yeah, alright.
Did
Alright.
you delete your recording?
No, but I will. Alright, so we're doing our vlogs in a video form.
Yep.
So,
Because the lazy song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
pretty
we
much.
don't like right, because
Yeah.
Lauren is lazy.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm Gillian Leary.
I'm Alex Pickup.
I'm Lauren Winkup.
She's a liar.
Alright, so to start off, we're going to talk about our audio work, and we're going to just quickly go over it. Alright, so first question again. How well did you complete the task? Like, do you need to Lauren, if you start?
Well, I haven't played it yet, but
It's always one, isn't there?
but I do plan to make it sound similar to the audio that I showed in the PowerPoint presentation, and have it that fancy mystical feel with a bunch of leaves crunching under people's feet.
Like I said,
Birds
Lord
in
of
the
the Rings.
background.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lord of the Rings, basically.
thing.
Lord of the Rings, Narnia.
Yeah.
Alright, very fantasy.
Yes, that's the
Alright.
point.
Alex?
Well, my audio went quite well.
Yeah.
I got the sounds I wanted. It sounds upbeat yet serious.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, I could have improved it by adding a few more sounds, but
Yeah.
I mean, with all production, you always forget one or two things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like the baby on the bus.
Yeah, my audio pretty much. Yeah, it went well. I did miss. I could have put like a couple of sounds in, made it slightly better, but all in all, it turned out rather good. I really liked it. I mean, sounds pretty much, you know, kind of epic. A lot of thundery, like bangs and clashes.
Did you
and
say
stuff.
there was like a heartbeat in it as well? or
Yeah,
something like
a
that?
heartbeat at the start of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good use.
That was
Yeah.
good.
Alright.
I like that.
So, let's discuss the audio we have in the trailer, or going to put into the trailer. Alright. So, Lauren, your turn.
So, well, effects wise, like leaves crunching under people's feet, sound of birds in the background, and then the actual music is like some sort of like Alex said, like Lord of the Rings, Narnia
Yeah.
sort of thing. Like guitar is like folk music, kind of, I guess, a little bit, something like that.
Very nice. Alex.
Well, obviously I have an upbeat piano sound. I mean, it's nice and it fades out quite nicely towards the end, along with the gun sound. When the main title comes up, and then after a while they both fade out each other. I mean, I did use a lot of running footsteps. Heavy breathing was another good thing. And then the moment where he blinks as he goes over the mound, I used a crash sound, like crashing metal.
Yeah.
So it sounded pretty good.
Yeah, very nice. Alright, so my audio, pretty much similar to Alex's. I've got heavy breathing because I used a lot of like GoPro footage of
But-
people running.
Our videos are quite similar because there's a lot of running in it.
Yeah.
There is. Yeah, so I've got like a heartbeat sound at the beginning to like go over my logo because it's like a heartbeat monitor. So I thought a heartbeat would go nicely with it. I've got like a slowing build-up type piano, I think it is, or something.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I've got loads of like crashes of like metal and stuff because when the guy blinks, it crashes like every 4 seconds or something. Then there's like a chime or like a I don't know, a gong type sound when it goes into a flashback. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty cool. And I think that's about it. And I've got some thunder in it as well.
Yeah, just the
Yeah.
punches.
Yeah, the punches of the thunder sound would go very nicely with it.
It does sound like it would go very nicely with it.
Yeah.
It does, it goes quite well.
Alright, so how did we how did you guys like record or like download or find the sounds?
I think I remember finding my sound effects on YouTube and finding like the 2 songs that I was originally showing you guys on YouTube as well. So
Yeah, so you're just gonna like put them to use your converter and then
yeah, pretty much gonna use the sound effects that I showed off in the trailer pitch, but then I'm gonna make my own soundtrack, obviously.
I got most of my sounds of GarageBand. I mean, some of them I did have to change a little bit, but most of them, yeah, they all came off GarageBand, which has got quite a wide variety of sounds. I mean,
Yeah, it does.
it did help that we downloaded quite a lot more,
Oh yeah.
like a few thousand more.
Yeah, like Alex, I also downloaded mine. I used mine off GarageBand. I did go on YouTube to find some more sounds, but the internet was playing up, so I couldn't manage to download them. But all in all, I did find good replacements on GarageBand, which is actually a very good piece of software to use. I really did like
Recommended.
it. So, how did you add, or how are you going to add the the sounds into the trailer?
Well, obviously, like add the sound effects onto our own sort of audio track.
Yeah.
Maybe like use. I'm probably gonna use like 2 or 3 audio tracks during the trailer because like obviously the background music needs its own one.
Yeah.
The leaves will need their own one, and if I'm gonna have the leaves crunching and the sound of the bird in the background, I'm gonna need to put that on another layer on itself. So with a bit of mixing and a bit of like quieting down or boosting up a little bit, then
And
yeah,
gain change.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got a bit of gain change.
yeah.
Very nice. Alright, how did you add your?
Well, I made all the audio tracks in GarageBand, which I basically built up a massive file of all the sounds and things I wanted. Then I saved the audio track, closed GarageBand, and then put it into Premiere Pro. And then as I did, it downloaded all the sounds I wanted, so I just moved them around to where I wanted, where sounded best, edited them down a bit,
Very nice.
made them longer, repeated some of them, and yeah.
Yeah, I pretty much did much the same as you, Alex. When I was doing it, I was like, I saved it on his GarageBand, and I thought I would just drag GarageBand file in and see if it worked, which it did. I mean, some sounds didn't go through. Then I
Yeah, I
realised.
mean, they're the ones that didn't that had the beats, not the actual time. I mean, the ones with
Yeah.
the times work quite nicely, but the
Yeah.
beat ones didn't.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame it didn't work, but there was like good substitutes you could use, and like all you really had to do was just save all like audios onto GarageBand and just drag it in, because then once they're in Premiere, you can actually manipulate all the sounds pretty much just the same as you can in GarageBand, which is actually very nice. Alright, so what did you find really good about the audio? Like, what was the best thing?
I like the fact that like because we could like really choose what we wanted to do with the project itself, that we had like quite a bit of free reign of like what kind of sound we could use, basically, because it was like because we're not all working to the same specification. Obviously, well, we're working to the same specifications, but we all have different ideas. So, like YouTube both have like very similar sounding sort of like audio things. I like the fact that mine was like a slightly more fantasy sort of.
Yeah, because from what I can remember what you're saying, you like it to be different, and you want to be the different in the class.
Yeah.
It's by the sounds of what we're saying, everyone seems to have done the same thing.
Pretty much.
Whereas if you go in and do your own thing with your audio, you're going to get people are going to take interest in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you find great about your audio?
Oh, I found that GarageBand itself actually had quite a lot of preset sounds and stuff you could edit, and it helped quite a lot considering that YouTube wasn't working, the college Wi-Fi is terrible.
Yeah.
So we just used what we had in our catalogue, basically.
I really loved GarageBand. I mean, it was really good. It was good fun to just literally spend time just looking through the sound, just for that perfect sound that you literally just wanted, and suddenly you'd be clicking randomly, and it would just show up, and you'd be like, that works perfect. That's how I found most of my sounds. So I just clicking on random ones, and I just heard it, and I was like, that fits amazingly with what I wanted. So I was just so happy with it.
I might take a quick browse in GarageBand, see if there's like sound effects that are similar to the ones I originally had, and just use ones from GarageBand instead.
There is.
And hopefully when I make my sound, obviously in GarageBand, it will come out alright.
The Mac that we use is the one that's got all the downloaded songs on, so you could, if you want, we can sit with you and help you and go through and try and find
That'd be
fantasy
very nice,
songs.
thank you.
Yeah, it is worth just looking, because there are thousands and thousands of sounds.
It's also worth having an extra pair of ears, because you might be like, I like that, and they could be that deciding edge.
It's good to like bounce like ideas and judgments off one another.
Yeah.
So, what did it add to the trailer? Like, what type of effect, like, did it change the rhythm, the emotion of the trailer? Like, what did it make you feel like? Oh, was it really intense? Did it make you like feel sorry for someone, like scared at some points, or just like worried about something? You know, like.
I was hoping like with the sound it would help like pull off like curiosity or something. Like the teaser trailer is supposed to like sort of make the viewer curious, so why not just like try and intensify that curiosity further?
Yeah, that's a good point.
When I was going for mine, I wanted to like have an action and adventure feel to it. But then when I really got down to it, and I looked at all the sound and I added it and I edited the video to how I wanted it, it gave it more of a dramatic thriller feel to it.
It did, yeah.
Yeah, and then like it left it on a cliffhanger because you wanted to know what happened.
Yeah.
And it left you in suspense, and I think that worked quite well.
It did leave me thinking like so much what could happen. Would this happen? Did that happen? It was really good. For mine, like the rhythm was good. It was like a really like upbeat rhythm, like with the whole blinking stuff. It just had that effect. And then when like the thunder hit, when there was like punches and that, it like really like questioned, because the first one was like, oh, who's he punching? What's going on? Like, and also it was like, why are they running from this person? Like, the music really just gives it kind of like that just intensity that I really
Yeah.
wanted in the trailer.
Yeah.
And then at the end, where it's what's it, the two main characters who were like running, they kind of had a fight. It's like, why are they fighting? You know?
Yeah.
It's like
It builds
makes
up
you
that
want-
suspense that you want to. You
Yeah.
want to see in a teaser.
It's
You
like-
want to see.
Yeah.
Like you want to be like, oh, why did
Yeah.
fight?
Well, the main idea of the teaser is to get the audience questioning, because like most of the time teasers I found is literally like nothing is relevant. It's just what they get it out there to show some footage, but it's like they want the
A
audience.
good
to question.
example of a good teaser is Deadpool,
Yeah,
That is
was it.
true, actually.
because they showed a lot and people didn't realise what was going on,
Exactly. Yeah.
and you wanted to know.
I watched that teaser. I watched try and find it. I just.
I need to watch that teaser trailer again.
Yeah.
It's good.
Alright.
Worth it.
Alright, let's move on to the visuals.
Yeah.
This is
Well,
like
shouldn't we really talk about what went bad about the audio?
actually yeah. Alright, so what went bad in your worst audio?
Obviously, me being lazy with it and not having it done yet. Which,
There's always one, isn't there?
yeah,
There's
there's
always
always
one.
one. It's gonna be me.
Yeah,
So
this time.
I probably should have done it a lot sooner because it shouldn't be that hard, really. There's so much other stuff
Yeah.
that we had to get done. I prioritize other stuff first, but
Fair enough.
yeah, I guess that's mostly my
Yeah.
fault with it. What about you guys?
Well, with mine, I wanted to have actual people talking, but because Leanne got ill and she had to have her tonsils removed and stuff like
Yeah.
that, I couldn't. So what I had to do was I had to improvise with the sounds of GarageBand. Because at the end I was going to have Callum scream no and then a gunshot and
Yeah.
then the blackout, but we just didn't have enough time when it came down to it. So I was a little bit sad, but then when I worked out how, and like, when I saw the end product of what it actually made, I was like, actually no, this works a lot better.
Yeah, because like watching it was like, because I knew your main idea, and it was like it could have been better with it, but I mean what you've got is actually turned out actually really
Yeah.
good, like really
Yeah,
amazing.
it's turned out a lot better than what I thought it would be.
Like,
Yeah.
even if it's not what you originally wanted, it's you worked with what you had and made it into something really, really good.
I mean, because not everything goes the way you want it.
exactly.
Exactly.
So you just have to learn to compromise with your ideas.
It's like in my trailer, when me and Callum, we were hoping to get extras that would chase us to make
Yeah.
it a
Yeah.
lot actiony, but then we kind of had to change it because like we couldn't find extras, we didn't have the time to.
Yeah.
People were letting you down as
Yeah,
well.
like we
Yeah,
did get let
that
down by
sucks.
like loads of people, but we kind of made do because me and Callum at the start we were gonna like look at each other and be like, "Damn, we're screwed. Like we got no escape."
Yeah.
That's what we were gonna say, but obviously we couldn't. So like we're not having the dialogue. I think actually does improve everything because dialogue can sometimes sway people's minds, whereas sounds and effects can literally just change everything. Like,
Yeah, because
it makes it more immersive and emotional. I think.
with, if you watch a video without sound and just talking, it's just not interesting. Like,
Yeah.
You don't
Whereas
have your mind on it, do you?
yeah. Whereas if you add sound, it sounds so much better.
Yeah.
Sound effects really do affect people more than just like talking or whatnot.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
sets the mood better.
You definitely do like sound effect. I mean, if all our trailers were just silent, no one would watch them. No one would understand.
We'd
what's
pretty
going on.
much all fall asleep.
We'd all
Yeah.
fail.
Yeah, no one would want to watch it. It's like the main reason people
pointless.
watch stuff is to be immersed, is to be excited by it. You know, it's like.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, now we'll go to the visuals.
Yes.
Hey.
Alright, now this bit is we're going to talk about graphic novels and like the visuals in our trailers and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so Lauren, if you would like to start it off, like how did you plan and like create your like graphic novel?
Trying to think about it here.
Oh, do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
Well, with our graphic novel, I obviously worked with Leanne,
Yeah.
and she wanted to have like a manga sort of thing, and I was like, I don't really read manga. I prefer comics and graphic novel. So what we both ended up doing was fusing the two together.
Yeah.
So we basically, I have my superhero sort of character, which is not really a superhero. It's like a super soldier that's really rogue and kills people.
Yeah.
And she has her mystical anime elf, because that's
Yeah.
the only thing I could describe it as.
Yeah.
And we thought it might not work, but it's turned out it's worked quite well.
Yeah.
And like visually, it looks amazing.
Mm.
And like when it's going to finally be, it will look beautiful.
Yeah. It sounds like it. It's going to be amazing. I would actually like to read it when it's done.
No.
You
You
thought
know.
of it, or
Alright, I think I thought mine a little bit because like
Alright.
obviously I would go with like the sort of like fantasy stuff, like the storytale stuff. Like
Yeah.
last year I did like that Red Riding Hood game thing.
Yeah, that
And obviously I was thinking about like Ruby quite a bit
Yeah.
because that's a really good show. I
Yeah.
recommend that. But I wanted it to appeal to like just to the general sort of like young adult
wanted it to
audience and
appeal
not
to
like
the
a gender.
masses.
Yeah, I didn't want it to be like gender specific, so I had like a male and female protagonist. And
Right.
even though I didn't watch, I trying to think what it was. Was it Blue Lagoon or Black Lagoon or something like that? It's an anime where it's like the female protagonist has like a gun. It's just sort of like not very girly character, but
Tomb
it's
Raider.
something like that. Yeah, that as well.
Like a very like strong female
Yeah.
character.
I wanted to make something like that because I thought, hey, that'd be actually kind of interesting, especially since like young adults, mostly towards the male variety.
They prefer to play as women.
Yeah,
Most
they do
nowadays,
prefer to play
yeah.
as women, and they do like their first-person shooters. So in a way, that works.
Yeah, it really does.
And of course, add Prince character, so then hey, a guy and a girl. So
Yeah.
why not? And I thought that worked.
Yeah.
I've seen some of your artwork and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
You literally can't fault it. It's amazing.
It is
Thank
amazing.
you. Unfortunately, the scanners here killed it, but
Yeah. Oh, well, what can you
I'll
do?
make do.
You got to work with what you
Yeah.
got. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like you're gonna get £1,000 scanner just to scan it.
Yeah,
It's
no.
college.
Well, you know, my graphic novel. Well, like visually, it's just a draw. It's pretty much just draw. All we wanted just a very me and Callum, we wanted a very simplistic type thing. So we've literally just drawn it. We're gonna have it in like black and white, and that. So we just wanted kind of like a natural feel to it. So like, as if you're just opening something, it's people's like drawings on the page. It's very simple. I mean, like the genre of it is just like a time traveling type thing. Like
Yeah.
that is all it is. It's pretty much time travel and like action and stuff. Like we kind of like me and Callum weren't gonna work together, but then
Yeah, because originally Callum was working with Pella, and then like their two ideas were totally different. So you
Yeah.
decided- and then you
and then
were.
my idea, I could like me and Callum could mix our ideas quite nicely because my graphic novel was pretty much just going to be a bartender who kind of like just takes down bad guys pretty much, but he just uses like his fist. And he's like going to be like kind of like a Luke Cage type person. Where
Yeah.
he's like kind of like
I
crazy
see where you
strong.
got the inspiration from.
That was simple, but
Jessica
very
Jones.
nice.
I did get my inspiration from Jessica Jones. It was quite nice. And then yeah, like I could fit that into Callum's thing because where he time travels, like the bar is going to be the same thing, and like Callum's like time traveling through.
So what,
and,
you've got a time travelling bar now?
well, no, the bar is there for every century. It's like always been there.
It is time travelling
And,
depending on how drunk you are.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. And Callum always goes to the bar and he like sees like different versions of my character, like different generation.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it went. So I mean, it's nothing special, but I mean, I think it looks quite nice because it's literally just like amateur artists, just not very
It's
good
not
at
too
it.
bad.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I
nice.
think it's quite nice.
Yeah.
It's
but
nice.
I do like the simplistic style of it because like, everyone's got their own style and like it's quite you know like it's a unique style. I should say.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So what about your trailer? What about the visuals and them?
Oh, the visuals of my trailer. Well, yeah. I mean, I really liked them because I would look through loads and loads, and I really just wanted like a dark one. And then I found this black and white visual that just it's like black and white overlay, and literally it just suited it perfectly.
Yeah, I'll
And
give
then
it that. It does.
When I
Yeah.
got to the flashback, the sound kind of like it's the like dong or whatever it is from it's like a clock dong or whatever it is. I don't know.
I mean, you're very lucky to have that flashback.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for a certain someone
It's
mucking around with a
yeah,
GoPro, you wouldn't
I mean,
have it.
that kind of like improved our edit so much that.
And it was just me
Yeah.
messing around with a GoPro.
And,
Yeah.
the visuals on it, I literally just upped the brightness and like it made it more like shiny, and it did look like a flashback. You could like it was very obvious.
It
was a
looked like
flashback.
looking through someone's eyes.
Yeah,
that you
it-
saw it.
Yeah.
it did. It was actually like really quite nice.
What about yours?
Yeah.
I think mine had like a mix of like a sort of like greenish yellowish tin, a bit of like blur, and a bit of like adding like a spotlight shadow sort of thing onto it. And I think
Yeah.
overall, visually, it looks alright.
Mm.
Aside from the fact that the shots of it, I feel like I could have filmed it a bit better,
Yeah.
maybe, and had like a better idea. But
That's alright.
with the effects and visuals and whatnot thrown onto it, I think it looks good.
Yeah, it does look very nice.
Mm.
Alex, what are your visuals like in your
Well,
trailer?
my visuals in the trailer, I mean, they're okay. I mean, the footage is really good. I mean,
Yeah.
it came out nicely.
Your footage
Yeah.
came out really nice.
If I was going to do it again, I would probably do a few more shots, get more GoPro footage,
Yeah.
get more close-up footage of like Callum and stuff like that. I mean,
yeah.
we were limited because it was raining quite heavy, but I think the rain even added to the effect.
It added the
It
effect-
did add quite a
added
bit.
It
nicely,
made
yeah.
it look dark and murky, so there was no need for me to change the visuals to make it like grey or
Yeah.
darker.
Mm.
It
was,
felt right.
It was very nice. Yeah, it was a good set of visuals and stuff.
Yeah.
That's pretty much visuals covered. Alright, the interactive side of things. So this is like the
Oh, God.
interactiveness of like the
adverts.
the adverts and then the interactiveness and the graphic novel.
I think I did really well with the adverts actually, because I only just got them done yesterday.
Yeah.
And basically, like, the image I used, like, suited, like, the whole idea of, like, what I'm after. But the image I drew, which was, like, that, you know, the Norm Sensei drawing thing that we did for Rachel?
Yeah.
I could basically edit that and make it look like it was, like, straight out of, like, a manga book, as if it was, like, a little ad in a manga book. And I think it came out quite nice.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sure it will if you want us though. Like, it
Yeah.
sure did. I haven't seen it, but I mean, I'm sure it is actually right.
I'll show it to you later.
Yeah, just please do. 'Cause I'll do it.
yeah.
What are your adverts like?
Oh, my adverts, they're quite nice. I mean, they came out quite well. I mean, the first one I did, I edited it all in Photoshop. It looks really cool because it's like a spaceship crashing down into the land of smoke, and then you just have the title at the top.
Very nice.
Nothing else, just that. And the forest itself we edited to have like a nice blue, black, like back glow,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so it was nice.
Nice.
It seems like it suits like both your original idea and Leanne's original idea as well, and it's like it's a good combination.
I mean, the only thing that we haven't actually done is like properly edited the graphic novel. I mean, we've got it all on paper. It is all there.
Yeah.
It's just we need to do it on Thursday and get it into.
Yeah, like scan it in and just get
I
it.
can help you
Trace
guys
over.
with that if you want me to.
Yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna probably just keep it on paper.
Yeah, that's
And just
what I
have it
did.
flip
I ran
over.
out of time
Yeah.
to do it any more than just
Yeah,
on
I mean
paper.
that's all we're really gonna have time for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My adverts, I mean, they're not finished, but like the idea of having it is it's just going to be like, say, a button on a Facebook page.
Yeah.
That's what we have.
And what you'll do is like when you hover your mouse over it, like the starting image is like it's like the skyline of New York City pretty much, like all the lights at night. It's like the black and white image. It's very
Oh yeah,
nice.
because Callum showed me it. It was quite nice.
It's
I
a
haven't
very nice.
seen your one.
And it has like a clock on it, doesn't it? And it says throughout
it's got-
time.
Yeah, it's really nice. And then when you go over it, it's I'm planning to put it like onto like an empty bar to kind of show like my character's background as well as Callum. So you got both types.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
You got like the best of both worlds.
Yeah,
It's
I'm not sure
good
if I
that
should
they
do
did
that
that
or
variation.
just keep like the New York side of it with the clock and everything.
I think what you should do is as you
Well,
hover over it, as you click on the New York bit, it should just turn to a pint.
That'd be pretty good actually.
Yeah, that's a decent idea.
I didn't realise something. You both did your adverts for like a Facebook page, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. We did one Facebook one, like we did an interactive one,
Yeah.
and then we did like a normal
Post,
poster.
Yeah.
I did mine for a YouTube banner advert.
Oh, that was
Oh,
cool.
yeah, that's actually
And
good.
And like I had the sword and the stone like positioned more
Yeah.
to like the right, I believe, and then the text on the left, and like the text would like glow a bit as you hover over it.
So, what do you reckon went wrong with your interactives?
I don't know. It's just. I mean, we didn't put much time into it. I don't think. I think
I think that was everyone's problem. We just
Yeah.
didn't have enough
Yeah.
time with trying to do everything else.
Yeah, we had a lot of stuff to do.
all the work kind of was piled onto us, and like it was alright though, because I mean, when it come down to it, I mean, it is a graphic novel.
Yeah.
At the end of it, we could have made it more animated. So if you click it, like something in the frame could have probably moved, or
Yeah.
like there could have been more sounds. Or
Didn't
something.
Jonathan do something
But-
like that? Like he had birds flying
Yeah.
in his one.
Yeah,
I think
that's
he
what
did.
that's what Leanne's got in ours as well. You can
Yeah.
see birds flying.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I mean, like the stuff we've only got now is literally just me and Callum have it. It's literally just a page flip over. That's about it.
Yeah.
With like that button in the corner. I mean, it's still kind of interactive, but I mean, I wanted to do much more. It's just time.
yeah, I
got away
think
from us.
the only other thing we all had problems with is where when it came down to it, we didn't really know much about
I
like doing
saw
it.
Like some
And,
people's
like-
skills on, and
Yeah.
as it passes.
And I mean, yeah, Danny was a help and she helped quite a lot. But when you've got a lot of people that are a bit confused on what to do,
it makes it hard.
It
It
makes
does
hard.
make it hard.
A lot harder.
It does change a lot of things.
It's like you don't really know what else to do for like an interactive advert. Like sure, it's nice to add a little bit of animation to it, but it's just kind of hard to think about what can I do with that amount of space to make it appeal to somebody aside from making it a movie clip.
But
Yeah,
at the end
pretty
of
much.
the day, just to make something interactive, literally all it means is kind of click on it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like, you can-
interactive doesn't mean it all has to move and all these
Yeah,
whistles and
it's
bells.
just-
It's just got to move and show that you can click on it and it
Yeah.
changes the
Yeah,
page.
because I mean, when like say if the Facebook ad or like the YouTube ad, or something, they're like all we want is kind of click on it and it'll take you to a different page, like for the website or something.
Yeah.
That's literally it. I mean, it would have been. I would have loved to be able to like say click on say our ad and then actually just design the web just a web page for it. I would have loved to be able to do that, but I mean, just obviously
Not enough time.
Yeah, time just gets
Yeah,
away from it.
I just had like coming soon on like a black
Yeah,
background
just-
for mine.
Yeah, that's what I probably.
time was our biggest enemy.
Yeah.
It literally is. When you
Time
work
and the
in
amount of
everything,
work that we had to do.
time
I mean,
is-
I don't
gets
think
away
the
from
amount of work was that difficult, but that's because I worked in a group. Whereas
True.
for you worked on your own, so you
Yeah.
had like a double workload.
Kind of. And also getting the permission for the filming was a big pain.
And at the
Yeah.
end of it, we got it though. So.
Yeah.
We did get it,
Well,
didn't
yeah, pretty much got it.
I mean, yeah, we got it at the end of the day. It was like, I mean,
Even
it
though it
took a
was-
lot longer. We missed a week of filming because of it, but we did manage to get all the stuff we needed, and like,
True.
you know, it all worked out at the end of it.
Yeah.
I think we covered everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
That was our video blog for our production diaries.
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
Production diaries,
Pretty
I
much,
guess.
basically.
Yeah. So yeah, that was done. Yeah.
So bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Peace.